Conservative New Media viewers, what's going on? It's me, John D. Villarreal, the four-time national champion, joined by Paul F. Villarreal, and we're talking about Tim Tebow, Peyton Manning, and the Denver Broncos. And also, in my personal opinion, the Tebow haters. Now, this whole Peyton Manning thing has yet to be fully decided. And we don't know yet which team he's going to choose. It does look like, in our opinion, that it's down to the 49ers, the Denver Broncos, and the Tennessee Titans. But here's the thing. Peyton Manning has already done a workout and throwing for the 49ers. And see, what I've read there in the news reports is by the time John Elway and the Broncos team got there over there in North Carolina at that facility for Peyton Manning to see him work out, he had already worked out for the 49ers. And in my personal opinion, the 49ers are where Peyton Manning should go. And so here's the thing. If Peyton Manning ends up going for the 49ers, and we're going to talk about that in another video of why I think that makes the most sense for Peyton Manning to win a ring and to win it immediately, does that punk out all of the Tebow haters? And here's why. Because with that situation, people were saying, in my personal opinion, that, oh, the defense carried Tim Tebow. The special teams carried Tim Tebow. Give credit to everybody else but Tim Tebow for those wins, even though that same team was 1-4 losses before Tim Tebow stepped up as a starter. Well, here's the thing. If Peyton Manning, who seems to have been courted by Denver quite a lot, who went out and visited Denver and spent so much time there in the private jet and all that type of stuff, if he ends up choosing San Francisco over the Denver Broncos, or Tennessee, frankly, for that matter, doesn't that just say, if you believe that Peyton Manning is a winner, if you believe that Peyton Manning wants to win right now, and wants to get back to that Super Bowl and get that Lombardi trophy and get that Super Bowl ring, doesn't that implicitly then say that, guess what, maybe Denver isn't as good as these other teams? That Peyton Manning himself may be saying, possibly, in my opinion, that Denver isn't up to the level of those other teams? And doesn't that just punk out the Tebow haters? Paul, do you agree with my logic? What's your take on this?
CNN viewers, I do agree with your logic, what John's saying here, because the bottom line is this. Peyton Manning is getting up in his career in terms of years. Peyton Manning clearly wants to win right now. And basically, if Peyton Manning does not pick the Denver Broncos, then what he is saying is the Denver Broncos are not a championship caliber team.
That's in our opinion.
What that means is that Tim Tebow elevated that potentially non-championship caliber team to the playoffs even after they went 1-4 to start. So as you mentioned, John, so many people saying, oh, the defense carried Tebow and all this stuff. Peyton Manning, if he does not pick the Broncos, essentially saying those people are totally wrong, and Tim Tebow may have been the main reason for the Denver Broncos' success. That's
our personal opinion, right? This is all of our personal opinion only. We're not alleging facts. We're not casting aspersions. This is all for entertainment purposes only. Please check disclaimers. But I love what you just said there, Paul, because that just crystallizes the whole situation for me. That, look, if Peyton Manning, because think about this. Peyton Manning, in my personal opinion, has to believe that he's a better quarterback than Tim Tebow. I mean, we've seen the records and the history of Peyton Manning. If Peyton Manning was even 80% of what he was, Peyton Manning has to be confident about what he's able to add to any team. So then you have a situation where if he says, hey, maybe I like Elway, whatever like that, personal relationship, however that might work, or anything there, if you're not going to the Denver Broncos, maybe Peyton Manning, if you believe that he wants to win, doesn't think that's a championship team. And yet Tebow got him to the playoffs. Tebow got him a win against the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's huge. I think if Peyton Manning chooses either Tennessee Titans or San Francisco over going to Denver, I think that Peyton Manning has just punked out the Tebow haters, in my personal opinion. Where are you at on this? You tell me what's up. Give us comments below. Please subscribe above. I'm John D. Villarreal, the four-time national champion. That is Paul. Please rate this video up and also share it on your social media sites and your Twitter. You're watching Conservative Media. Check out our next video where we're going to talk about why we think San Francisco makes the most sense for Tim Tebow to go. But we're also going to, in a later video, preview the whole situation with the Tennessee Titans too. You're watching Conservative Media. We will see you next time.